Hello Gemini, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at the energies between the 25th to the 31st of May. Timing is fluid, so it will resonate out beyond that time a little way. This is a general reading, Gemini, so it won't resonate with absolutely everybody, with all of you. I do private readings, so if you'd like a private reading, please get in touch with me, and the information is below this video. So I've already meditated on the energies for you, Gemini, and I've done a pre-shuffle, so I'll just do a final shuffle now. If you enjoy this reading, if you could please press the like and the subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, but it means that you will be notified of any future readings coming through, Gemini, and it will help me to develop the channel. And I do really appreciate everybody that has subscribed up to now. Thank you so much. So let's see what the fairy oracle cards linked in with universal energies want to say to you at this time, Gemini. Right, here we have Nickel the Knuckle. Nickel the Knuckle. Beautiful energy. Now, this is a very I don't mean to be offensive, Gemini, but this is about the inner child. This is about the childlike wonder, innocence, just taking things as they are, but seeing the world through child's eyes, if you like. So seeing the wonder of nature around you, enjoying that which you have, taking things in your stride. There's no rush to do anything. It's that sort of an energy, being very happy, playful, joyful, innocence, all those lovely childlike words, if you like. So this is Mickle the Muckle, and this is the energy that's come right in the heart of your reading, Gemini. So it's about being in a very sort of relaxed state, but a happy state, easygoing, taking things as they come, and being quite happy with your situation. So lovely energy for you, Gemini. Of course, it won't resonate with everybody, but it will with a certain few. The challenge for you at this time is this is the Singer of Healing. Now, the challenge. This is in the challenge position. So this is about being open to some form of healing. It will be different for all of you, Geminis, but it pure and simple. This is what it says on the tin. There's in some area there's a need for healing. Now, whether it's you, Gemini, or whether you know somebody around you, somebody close, somebody around you that needs healing, and it's almost like, because this is in the challenge position, it's almost like, you want to do something to help somebody, but it's difficult at this time. So we understand that, in this time of lockdown, when we can't be with people we love, can we? Outside of our own home, if you like. So that I feel that there's somebody around you that needs healing, and so there is things you can do. You can ask for universal. You can ask Archangel Raphael to bring his healing green light, and imagine the person that needs some healing. Imagine them in this ball of green healing light, and ask Archangel Michael to give this person, or whatever it is, whether it's a person or an organisation or an animal, whatever it is, to send healing, to give them healing. If it's yourself, be open to healing. Be open to receive healing, and ask again for the universal healing or Archangel Raphael's healing to come into yourself. So whichever way it resonates with you, Gemini, there's something about healing that's needed. It's either within yourself or somebody you know. Now this is she the retriever. So she the retriever. Now this is in your power position. So now, when this card comes out, it refers to something we thought we'd lost, something from the past that we thought we'd lost or had no more meaning. But this card is saying it's not lost. You can retrieve it. It can have meaning, and it can be very useful to you. I'm very drawn to the retriever's face. It's a beautiful face. It's a very kind, compassionate, empathetic face. And I feel this is about retrieving something from the past, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a healing energy, whatever it is, it's something from the past. Now, whether it's an actual thing, a physical thing, or whether it's a memory, or whether it's a skill you had, or a way of thinking, perhaps. It could be anything, Gemini. But it's something you thought had gone, but this card is saying, you know, she, the retriever, is saying, no, it's not gone. You can retrieve that. And I'm interested that it's at your throat chakra area. So it's almost like is there something to do with communication of some sort, whether it's written communication, and these days it can be in the form of an email or a text, can't it? Or picking up the phone and speaking to somebody. But the power of words, I'm drawn to the throat chakra now. This is about the power of words, Gemini. And you are very much of the mind, and in varying forms about communication, whether it's talking with yourself in your own mind or whether it's communicating outwards. But this is about retrieving that skill of communication, whether it's written or spoken or listening. It may be that somebody just needs you to listen to them. So, all right. So it's interesting. This has come out after the Singer of Healing, about somebody needing healing. All right. So what else is in your power at this time, Gemini? Well, this is Luathus the Wild. Now, Luathus the Wild comes forward when something needs to happen quickly. Now, he wants you to act quickly. Basically, that's his energy. He's saying, "Come on, get on, do it. We'll do it now. Don't think about it. Just do it." All right. So that can be absolutely appropriate sometimes, can't it? That we need to think. Don't think too long before we act. Just do it. Sometimes it's not appropriate to do that, is it? Sometimes, although we feel we want to, we have to step back and think about it and how we're going to do it. How we're going to do it appropriately, how the form it's going to take, how we will do it. But this is the energy that's coming forward, and this is in your power position. So I'm gauging that, I'm gauging that you're either feeling like you need to do something without thinking, or this energy is coming through, and this Luathus the Wild is actually saying, although you feel like this, hold on a minute, just take a step back and have a think a little bit about how you're going to do it. Wow, some interesting energies coming through for it. Here's another one, Gemini. Here's another one. This is Oi That Gnome. All right, so look, this Oi That Gnome is saying, what is it you're a bit worried about? What is it you're a little bit frightened about or worried about? Because they're saying you don't need to be. We can all have fearful thoughts. We can all have those fears that are groundless. And that's what he's saying. There's something you are worried about, that you're fearful about, that actually it's got no grounding. There's far greater things to worry about than these little niggling things, everyday, day-to-day things that can preoccupy us and hold us back from doing what we need to do or from going forward. And so that's why that no must come through, just to say, let go of these groundless fears. Don't allow them. They'll drain your energy. They stop you from doing what perhaps Luathus the Wild wants you to get on with and do. All right, Gemini, that's an interesting one, isn't it? So lovely reading, some interesting energies coming through for you. All right, and here's another one. Here's another one, Gemini. You're not going to get away with it. I'm trying to get the card in the centre, sorry. Okay. This is luminous loom. Gluminous loom. So gluminous loom is about insecurities. When our glass is half empty. When we are feeling really, really sorry for ourselves, feeling hard done to, all those sorts of energies, and we can get stuck in that energy, can't we? We're doomed. That sort of energy, but when this card comes forward, what it's saying is there's no grounding for that, and I think it links in with Oi that gnome, the energy of Oi that gnome, who's saying, stop wasting the precious energy on these little niggles and fears, perhaps, whether it's external or internal. That are groundless, really, that no need to be worrying and preoccupied with certain things. And luminous loom is saying the same. We've got to step out of that feeling sorry for ourselves energy. All right. I've had this card come out for me in the past, when we can suddenly get stuck in that sort of energy. Something's happened, somebody said something, or we've read something, and all of a sudden we internalize it and we're feeling really sorry for ourselves, aren't we? And we can get quite preoccupied with that. So that's just a little nudge from the universal energies about that. I think that's a really cute card. All right, so very quickly, I'm just going to get an Earth Spirit card for you, Gemini. I've got a little bit of time, so we'll just get another. So what else would you like to say to Gemini for the 25th to the 31st of May, please? What message would you like to give to Gemini? All right, 25th to the 31st of May. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so compassion. This is putting your hand out to somebody. Somebody's in need of your heart, your compassion. It's about somebody's reaching their hand out to you, Gemini. Somebody's needing something from you, and it's about it. Yeah, somebody's needing either your words of comfort, your thoughts for them, but just reaching out and grasping their hand. It's something about compassion. Somebody needs that from you, that love from you at this time, Gemini. And then raise summer solstice. So this is a beautiful card. This is the sun card. This is about radiance, radiating out. As you give your compassion, as you reach out to somebody who needs your love, your warmth is going to light them up. It's going to be so good for them. It's going to give them life, energy, warmth, and they're going to feel that love, whether they're close to you or far away. So you're going to light their world up. All right, Gemini, I hope you've enjoyed that reading. If you have, if you could please like and press the subscribe button for me, that would be I really appreciate that. Would be really great. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining me. Do join me again in the future, Gemini. Bye bye.